Hello, loves. This is for Cancer. This is your love reading. These are channeled messages. I'm not using anything to assist with this reading. All these messages are channeled. So let's get into it. So Cancer for love. Oh goodness. What I'm getting from you is I don't want to be bothered. Leave me alone. So you could be walking away from a relationship or thinking about walking away from a relationship. Something's not right in this. I feel like it's very unbalanced. It's very one-sided. It's very less give and take. So maybe it's more of like take instead of give and take. So maybe you could feel on the other end you are giving more than the other person is giving. Now, for some of you, and like I say, take what resonate. If it doesn't, leave it. Some of you, the relationship is fine, but you could feel like I just want to be left alone because you have some personal issues going on. So you're feeling like I just don't want to be bothered with anyone, maybe not even my mate. But for some of you, it is less give and take, and so you're kind of upset about that. I am seeing some crying, some emotions. So I feel like because you're crying and because you're upset, you're kind of trying to figure out which way do I go in this relationship. So I'm also seeing that because I feel like that, now I'm starting to feel like I'm going to do as I please. I'm going to do what makes me happy. So you start to do what makes you happy. And this could be something as small as like taking a shopping spree. And I'm not saying that you're spending thousands of dollars or even millions of dollars, but you're just spending a little money on yourself. Sometimes doing something for yourself can make you feel better. And I feel like this is like a coping mechanism of what you're going through in the relationship because you're getting ready to let go. So you're kind of doing things to cope with yourself until you're ready to walk away from that person. And that could be shopping. You're also not allowing things to tear you down. You're not allowing things to tear you down. So I see where some of you could have been arguing with this person and you're like, I'm done. I'm not going to allow you to talk to me this way. I'm not going to allow you to shut down everything that I try to do. And I'm not going to allow you to not love me in the way that I deserve to be loved. So Cancers, some of you are starting to step up you're stepping up and speaking up for yourself. Now, some of you, and like I say, the relationship is going great. So some of you, this could be new and you two are getting to a path where you're trying to understand each other. But for a majority, I'm getting some of you are just really, really wanting and rather walk away. So that's what I get for you, Cancer. Even your emotional state could have been horrible. I'm seeing where it's starting to get better. And like I say, there were some crying times. So you could have been crying. You could have had bad sleep. You also could have been feeling overall horrible and terrible. And I'm sorry to have to break that down to you like that, but that's what I'm getting. You could have felt horrible. Like I feel horrible about this situation, but then I also feel terrible because I'm going to let go, or I feel terrible because I have stayed in this too long, maybe longer than what I expected. So that's what I'm getting real strong. So your emotional state may not be the best. I see where you are overall trying to fix yourself. Like I'm trying to adjust my crown, or I'm trying to address the many hats that I have to wear. So you could be a mother, you could be an employee, you could be a friend, you could, like I say, you could be a wife, you could be a girlfriend, you could be someone of importance, and you could wear many hats. And you're like, everyone need me, especially if you have children. My children need me, so let me just fix my emotional state. Let me get it together. Let me dry up these tears. Let me get some sleep. Like I spoke about shopping. Let me go shopping. Maybe I haven't pulled anything out of my closet that I like in a while, meaning I haven't went shopping and did anything for myself. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you're also going to step out of the comfort zone. Like, let me step out of my comfort zone. Let me look good. Let me try new things. Let me try new restaurants. Let me try new outfits. So it's a thing of getting out of that emotional state to move forward, to be a better version of you. So I think that's good. So some of you are definitely sick of your person. You have been mistreated. You've been misguided and misled by this person, and you're kind of over it. You could feel like you've sacrificed a lot. And so now you're at a point where it's like, I think I want to walk away. I think I want to be done with this person. So Cancer, some of you are starting to open up to a new relationship, even a new beginning with someone. As I stated, like some of you have something going good. So some of you are opening up to speaking about marriage. Where would our life go from here? What are we destined to be a year from now? I get for some of you Cancer, some of your relationship is heading down the right path for marriage. There could be a proposal, and this is not going to resonate for everyone, but you know who you are. If you know that the relationship is comfortable amongst you and your partner, you know who you are. And so there could be a ring soon. There could be a gift soon. So some of you might be open to wanting to marry the person that you're with. And that's for some of you. And for some of you, I'm getting where the relationship is definitely done. You feel defeated. You feel depleted. You don't have any more energy to give to this non-give and take relationship. You're just tired, Cancer. So you're gonna like take the opportunity to date more. You're gonna open up. You feel like, I want a challenge. I don't want the lack. I don't want the slack they give me. I don't want none of that anymore. I want the challenge of what happens when I give the person all of me, or if I start to give the person a little bit of me, but open up slowly and give them more. Will that person accept that challenge and do right by me? Give me more. Give me what I'm asking for. Yes. So you are going to open up your options. You are going to seek others in relationships. You are going to want to get out there and date. You are going to want to see what life has to offer for you in the dating field, because you're tired of the same thing. So I do see where some of you are going to open up your options, and I do see where some of you are going to be okay with dating, but dating and not putting all of your eggs in one basket. So instead of putting all your eggs in one basket, like, you're going to be open to, what does this person have to offer? What does that person have to offer? Okay, what is the conversation with this person? Does this person fit what I'm looking for? And if they don't fit what you're looking for, you're going to drop them. But I do see where you're going to be open to not just dating one person at a time. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a loose man or a loose woman where I just date everyone and I kind of like be overly intimate with everyone that comes into my life. Nothing like that. You're kind of testing the waters to see what's out here and what's good for you, like what's new or what can I have, what separates this person from the last person that I dated. So you're very open to that, and I think that's good. Also, you want equal give and take, so I see that you're going to push for that too. You're also going to get something a little sooner than what you think. So some of you that's still holding on to this relationship that's not good, you're going to let go sooner than you think. You definitely are. You're going to let go sooner than you think, and you're going to be open. And like I said, for the ones that I pull, the Cancers that I pull for who the relationship is going good, there's going to be a marriage sooner than you think. You could feel like, we're going to go and do the big wedding. We're going to have the church, the friends, the bridesmaids, the groomsmen. We might even go out of town for the bridal party. You have all these plans, but because the love is so real and so genuine, you're gonna feel like, we don't even want to do that. We might just do a small ceremony, or we might just even go to like the courthouse and just do a simple marriage ceremony and get married that way, because you love each other so much. Some of you are gonna just elope. You're gonna just say, you know what, hey, let's go to this state and let's go elope and let's go have fun, and then we'll come back and tell our family and friends what we did. So some of you Cancers, you are in a really great, strong relationship that ends up coming out really good. And this is lasting, long lasting. And then some of you Cancers, you're not, and I'm sorry to say, but definitely keep your options open to move forward to get something better. We all deserve to be loved, and we deserve to be loved well. And so if you're not getting that, definitely allow yourself to open up and go forward to get what you deserve. Okay, I hope this reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you like it, please like, subscribe, comment, and most of all, share. Thank you. Bye.